That's going to be rough.
Number 13, Kenny Swift. Number 9, Jeff Edwards. And number 4, Tom Johnny. And now, at this time, you should all please stand and listen to our national anthem as played by the Wildcat Band.
This afternoon we got old Mark Drake, a former alumni of the old radio station back there. And this afternoon we are in Ladue, Missouri, far to the east in civilized country by the Mississippi River, not too far from St. Louis, where the Warsaw Wildcats will be taking on the Bombers from John Burroughs School on the John Burroughs home field. They call this Leland Field, and it's a nice field down here sort of in a basin right behind the school in Ladue. We've got a nice facility here, so we're not going to crab and complain to you about how cold it is or anything like that. We're all enclosed here, and we're looking forward to a real great ball game. So we're going to have the Warsaw Wildcats and the John Burroughs Bombers, and they're going to be squaring off for the semifinal championship of Class 2A football in the state of Missouri. We'll be back right after this 60-second word. This is Warsaw Wildcat football.
Can you turn the gain up on my doctor?
Yep.
That's good, thank you.
You got a stopwatch on there? Okay.
Who won the toss?
They have deferred to the second half, and they will be kicking off. The Wildcats will receive. They will be going from our left to our right. The Wildcats in their traveling uniforms, white jerseys, black pants, black helmets, black trim on the white jersey, and Burroughs in blue and gold. The uniform is all basic blue, the helmet's gold with a blue stripe, and they got gold trim and gold numerals. A lot of them have their own names on the back of the jersey, so we'll take our glasses out and we'll be able to spot them pretty good. Burroughs will be kicking off, and the man who kicks off will be Chris Schenecker. Chris is a senior. A lot of seniors on this ball club. We don't have any specific statistics on them, so we can't tell you how big they are, but Schenecker's a big guy, and he's a starting offensive end. Back for the Wildcats are Poling and Gott, as they have been all year, and they're standing at about the 10-yard line. Wildcats spent overnight up here last night and should be well rested this evening. They did their traveling yesterday. Jonathan Gott will take that ball on the 10-yard line. He's back to the 15, the 20, looking for some running room on the right side, and he's wrestled down to the ground just short of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line. Tackle by number 38, Rob Rogers.
Man who made the stop was Rob Rogers. Rob is a sophomore and a linebacker. So the Wildcats will start off their first drive of the night, or afternoon, I should say. We don't have night tonight today, do we? Will be on their own 29-yard line. Oh, life was easier when I could see better, I'll tell you that. Having to wear these glasses kind of fouls me up. Okay, the Wildcats will start out. They've got a man to the right and to the left, and Poling has just come in the ball game. I'm not quite sure why. He's in the backfield. And there is a pass. That's why. It's Gott diving for the ball way down on the 35-yard line, and he just didn't quite get it. Poling came running in to take Gott's place. Gott went out to the flanker as the Wildcats went for all the marbles on the first play, and the ball was just a little bit overthrown all the way down on the 35-yard line of Burroughs as Ramsey aired it out pretty well on the first drive. So on the first play, just a long incompletion. Wildcats have lots and lots of fans across the way. I'd say several hundred. Wildcats with a second down play, spit a man wide to the right. They've got Halleck and Gott behind. A little misdirection. They give the ball to Halleck shooting off on the left side. He crosses the 30, gets up close to the 35-yard line. He'll be brought down after about a 5-yard pickup. Fake to Gott coming to the right, give to Halleck on the crossbuck going left, and a pickup of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Opening moments of play here in the semifinal game of the Missouri Class 2A football championships at John Burroughs School in Ladue, Missouri, as the John Burroughs Bombers are hosting our Warsaw Wildcats. Gary Jones comes wide out to the right. Ramsey gives the ball to, looked like Poling on that play, and he's going to be short of the first down. No, it was God, excuse me. I saw the 0, and I'm not used to God on the 30. He said, we're in 30 today instead of 34. So Jonathan Gott pick up about 3 on the play, and it'll leave the Cats about 1.5 yards, 2 yards shy of a first down, and they'll have to punt it. So on their first possession, the Wildcats come up about 1 yard shy. It'll be 4th down, 1 yard to go, and Bill Halleck will punt for the Wildcats. Stands on his 26-yard line, gets a good snap, no rush at all. Halleck boots it down the field, and it's taken, and right on the spot, man spins away. As the first man to catch that ball, Bob Cranston, was hit right where he caught the ball on the 25, and then he spun away and picked up about 10 yards, coming up across the 30 and finally brought down on the 37-yard line. He should have been stopped right where he caught the ball, but the tackle was not a firm one, and away he went for about a 10-yard return.
Gary Jones.
Gary Jones made the stop. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Burroughs on their first offensive possession as they have the ball at their own 38-yard line. Burroughs in a wishbone and a give to Lockmiller, who's their heavy-duty ball carrier, and he makes 3 or 4 up the middle. Bill Lockmuller is the top running back on this ball club, and Bill moved that ball on that play about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. The ball at the 41-yard line of Burroughs. Opening moments of play here at John Burroughs in St. Louis. Wingback goes out on the right. They're in an I this time. The quarterback is Jim Edwards. Edwards gives the ball to Cranston, his fullback. No, he pitches out, excuse me, to Lockmuller. Kept it, ran the option very nicely. Faked the ball to his fullback on the belly. Came over to the right, pitched to Lockmuller, and Lockmuller has the first down as he crosses the 45 and moves it to almost midfield. They'll spot the ball down. Let's call it midfield. It's actually just the Bomber side, and the Bombers have the first down of the afternoon as they have moved the ball up to midfield. Jim Edwards is the quarterback. Bob Cranston, Bill Lockmuller in the backfield with him. They're in the wishbone again. Edwards with a long count. Gives to Lockmuller, who's hit it about the line of scrimmage, but lunges across midfield and down to around the 48-yard line.
Picks up about 2 yards on the play, tackled by number 35, Bill Halleck.
Bill Halleck made the stop at the Warsaw 48-yard line. So the Bombers have moved into Warsaw territory for the first time. Jamie Templeton comes out of there. This time a man split wide to the left side. And they give up the middle. Fullback bursts through a hole. That's Cranston. He's loose. He's going over the 30, the 25, and he's finally pulled out from behind down around the 20-yard line. Balky pulled him down from behind, but a little misdirection in the middle and a big hole opened up, and Cranston rambled right through the middle and all the way down to the Warsaw 22-yard line. Big gain for fullback Bob Cranston. So the Bombers on their first possession, rolling right along here. Frank Can in the line now at the middle, along with Jamie Templeton. Warsaw puts its big fellas in the middle. They're in the wishbone again. And the give to Lockmuller. Lockmuller coming to the left, looking for some running room, and he is brought down by Jenkins, Randy Jenkins, after he crossed the 20 and got down to around the 17.
Second down. Second down and about 5.
The second down. And about 5 yards to go. Lockmuller didn't look like he was making too much yardage, but he came up with 5. Jim Edwards has his blue and gold team up to the line of scrimmage. This time he stacks 2 men in the eye behind him. Gives the ball up the middle of Cranston. Cranston has a big hole. He's hit after he may be down close to the first down. Mike Schockman hit him down around the 11. And that should be enough for a first down. We'll see. They're going to bring the measurements in.
Warsaw Wildcat sectional playoff football brought to you by Bob Weaver's Body Shop at 715 Wood Street.
And they've been churning lots of yardage right up the middle against the Wildcat defense. Found gaping holes. Both Cranston and Lockmuir have been able to move the ball very effectively. And the Wildcats will have to do something to shut this down.